Hello friends, welcome back. In last video, we have done the setup of Retrofit library with our Android application. We also done the post class generate from the JSON data we get from the API. So we are going to call this API with the help of Retrofit library. So what steps we need and what code we can write for Retrofit related coding. So guys, here on the website of the Retrofit you can find the you can get the help what code you can write. So first thing we need here is we need to create the interface. As you can see here, we need to create one interface, and with this interface we will have the abstract method, and that abstract method will help you to get the call to individual API we want. Okay, if we want to call get API, then we need to create one method. For post API we can create another method. For update, delete, and many APIs you want to call respectively, you can create this abstract method, and accordingly you can have the return type as well. Okay, so guys, I'm going to create one service or the interface here with my Android application. So here I will right click here, and first of all I will create one package. Let me name that helper package, and inside this helper I will create one interface. So I right click here, select new Java class, then I will select interface, and name of the interface I will set retrofit service something. Okay, inside this service we can create number of methods. So say suppose example, here I'm going to call this API. So accordingly I will have the method like at the rate get, because the get method, with the help of get method I am going to call this API. And what data it will return? So it will return array. As you can see, the JSON data with the array, it's returning, right? So we will have the list of post here. Okay, post is a class that you can see we have created here. Post type of data this API going to return, and array it is going to return. That's why we set the list as a return type, and whatever data is going to return we need to wrap with call interface, which is available with the Retrofit. Okay, so guys, this is the rules we can say. Whatever returning value we need to wrap with the call interface, and inside this get method you can set endpoint. Endpoint means what? It say suppose this is our URL, then last name path you can see post, so that post I will set type here. Okay, so this is something we can say the endpoint of the URL. And next, the name of the method we can say get all post and round brackets. So because currently we are not going to pass any data from Android to server, that's why there is no parameter. So this kind of method will we can use for calling this API. Okay, currently we only set the endpoint of the URL. Okay, so different API we can create different method with the Retrofit. Okay, let me show you another example. So currently this is only get method we have done. Next you can see, if you want to create resource, that means you need to use the post method. So according to the post method I will have the annotation post. Inside the round bracket double quotes we need to pass the endpoint. You can see again we have the endpoint post. So I will paste here post. What is the return type? That you can see here, they also show you what response you will get. So you can see ID, title, body, and user ID. That is something the post object we already have here. Post object with the ID, title, body, and user ID. So accordingly I will have the return type post. You can see it is returning JSON object, but we have the JSON converter which will convert the JSON data into Java object, and that Java object we need to wrap with the call interface as per the rules of Retrofit. Okay, so create post method name I will pass here, create post, and what data we need to pass? So title, body, and user ID. Okay, so these three parameters we require. So accordingly I can say I am going to pass post object with title, body and user id. But one thing we need to have extra annotation with this post method is this data is going to pass with the body, so we can have the body annotation here. And one more thing you can see here, you can notice here that they also have the headers, okay, with the content type application JSON and char set UTF-8. Okay, so the same header we need to set over here with our API. So you can see at the rate headers annotation we have with the retrofit, and inside the header we can pass curly bracket, that means an array, and with the array we can have content type which is the same which available here, content type colon value we can set here, something like this we can pass. Okay, so this type of header we can pass it. It means whatever date object we are passing here, it will get converted to JSON and then after submitted to the API. So this endpoint, this method will help you to complete your post method with this API. Okay, similarly, say suppose if we have update method, same way we can have the put method here. So let me show you one more example. At the rate put annotation with the endpoint post 1. Okay, so post 1 here we have. So here I'm going to have post. So guys, here we have at the rate put annotation with the post endpoint, and you can see also here in the website they have given put and patch both option. You can continue anyone. Okay, so if you continue with the put method, right, then we need post as an endpoint, and the body part as it is the same like post object we can pass. Header parts again we can continue the same, and it will return the object as well with the updated data whatever we are put there. Okay, similarly if you have the page method, the same thing you can repeat here, whatever content you want to update you can pass with the body, and similarly header parts is there and response type is there. Okay, so guys, with each and every method you need to create the endpoint with our interface here we are creating. Okay, and then after we will continue our next code. So with this video we end up this content, we end up our video, and in next video we'll continue like how can we use this method with API calling in retrofit. So guys, don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our video and comment as well. We will continue our code in next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.